Hello, my name is Jesus Contreras, and today I'll show you my last program for the last module. For this module, I decided to make an encryption and decryption file program to encrypting and decrypting files. And also I decided to use the programming language Rust. I have installed Rust in Visual Studio Code. I already have made all the things that let the programming language work in Visual Studio Code. In this case, using the extensions that are required and all the things. Okay, so first I'll show you how my program works. So I will run the cargo run on the terminal, type in the terminal cargo run in order to run my program. So I here have an interactive terminal program that I can select the option, the thing that I want to do. In this case, I will select the first one and create a file. So here, the app asks me to introduce the path to encrypt the file, where the file that is going to be encrypted is located. So I will type the path. In this case, I already have a TST file here that is the one that I'm going to encrypt and do the encryption. I think that's how you say in English, or to encrypt it. So I will introduce that path and press enter. Then after that, it asks me the path that is going to be the file already encrypted. So it's the output path. In this case, I will use the same path, but I will change the name of the file. It's going to be testing.dec. And if I type enter, then as you can see, the new file with the information of the testing tst file is now encrypted, as you can see here. Okay, sorry, let me show you this way. So here as you can see, is the information already decrypted, sorry, encrypted. And here now I will show you the logic of my program. I have three modules: the crypto .rs module, the file reading module, and the main module. In the crypto module, here is where the encrypting and decrypting functions are located. These are the functions that will encrypt and decrypt my files. So as you can see here, I have used these creators. The creators AES is the first one to perform the encrypting and decrypting operations, and also I called I use the creator um, random in order to generate the, in this case it will be generate the nonce that is going to be an array. So I need to fill the 12 elements of the nonce that is required for the AES library to perform the encrypting and decrypting operations. So as you can see here, I have the function encrypt, sorry, and the function decrypt. The function encrypt need a key in order to make the operation that I mentioned before. So I need a cipher. The cipher is going to be the object of this library that will perform the operations that I mentioned. Here I have the nonce bytes that is required for the cipher, and also I fill the 12 elements in these nonce bytes that they were initialized with 0, but I have to fill them. So I fill them with a tree general random, in this case, that it will be added to this array that is mutable. This is something that is very unique of this programming language, that in order to modify a variable, you have to declare that it's a mutable variable. This programming language is a little bit tough because it's very strict, so you have to be very careful. you have to be very explicit in everything in order to not let the program enter in a panic state. So that's what I have tried to like be very specific in order to be able to write this program. So here I create an instance, a variable of type nonce, because this is the type that the encrypt function of the cipher object needs in order to encrypt my information. Then after that I will change the information to a vector, and then I will also add it after I add the bytes, the nonce bytes. I have to add it in order to perform the other function that is to decrypt. I have to add the nonce bytes because that will be the number ones. Yeah, I think that's how it is called, to encrypt my program. So in order to I do the same operation, I have to have that number two. Okay, and I will also add at the end of the vector the ciphertext that will have two teams, that is going to be the test already encrypted, and also attack that it will be required to decrypt the the information. As you can see here, I have the decrypt function. The something similar to the encrypting function. I have to extract from the encrypted data the nonce bytes that have the tag and the no, sorry, the nonce bytes is only the nonce bytes that is going to be the the vector of 12 elements, and also the ciphertext that is going to have the tag and the information encrypted. So after that I have to generate a key type that a key that is of the type that the cipher needs in order to perform the operation of decrypt. So I here generate that key and also create object cipher, and after that I decrypt the file. Okay, so this is the main function for encrypting and decrypting files. Here I have a simple module for read files and write files. I use this library, the FS, that is the library that is used to read and write files. Okay, and in the main module, here I have the libraries that I use. I make a user-friendly terminal kind of graphic user interface, but in the terminal, as you can see here. I have used a library called Dialogger that is more friendly user, that allows me to use this kind of object of selection that are interactive to the user, as I showed you before. Also, well, here I generate the key, and here I have a like a switch case, but in Rust, that is called match. So each operation will have a different performance, a different each number will have a different operation, as you can see here. The first one is to encrypting. So I ask the user to introduce the path, and after that I wait the user to introduce the input, and after that I unwrap that information to assign it to a variable, and I also do the same with the output path. Later I with the information of the file, I encrypt the information and write the file. And for the second operation, that is for decrypting, is similar to the one above, but in this case the opposite. And the last one is for only displaying to the user that they already, well, if they already want to exit the program, then it will print to the console thank you message, and that's it. This is my program. I hope that you could understand how it works. Thank you very much.